My very first attempt at minimalism started in my closet. It was the place that brought me the most anxiety every morning. I was always somewhere between just burn it all or I can't get rid of anything because what if I need it for that one time? I began by taking everything out and piling it on my bed, and then asking that simple question: why do I have this? Do I need this? Does this item bring me any kind of happiness or joy? If so, then when am I going to wear it? Do I even remember the last time that I had it on? This led to the process of decluttering over 90% of my closet. I've spent many hours showing how to create and how I use my minimalist wardrobe. I've even created a website now where I share these minimalist ideas further. If you want to check it out, it's down below in the description. This is why this past month I worked on a project called a box party. It was created by the Minimalists, where Ryan Nicodemus packed up all of his belongings in his entire house and slowly took out just what he needed one by one. While I don't live alone, and that would be pretty complicated, I decided to start with my closet because once again, after all those years, I wanted to know why. Why am I hanging on to the things that maybe I don't like that much? Am I using all of the things that I have? Am I wearing them enough to make it worth it to keep them in my closet? I packed up all my clothes and my accessories and my shoes, and if you want to see that video, it's down below as well. And I slowly have been bringing out just the prized possessions that I want to wear. I've noticed how so often I feel the need to get more because we walk in our large closets and feel that we have nothing to wear, though we have rows and racks of clothes and accessories and shoes from ceiling to floor, and still we feel like we need more, like we don't have the right thing to go with the outfit. So during this experience, I noticed it's not that we have nothing to wear, but that we hang on to too many things that aren't suited for our lifestyles or our needs. When we have an overabundance of anything, we begin to lose the plot of why we even have it. Have you ever noticed that when you walk into Target, many times you walk out with, 10 to 20 things that you didn't plan on getting? It's just like that in our closet. When we have an overabundance, we lose the reason why we're even there at all. We trick ourselves by saying we need 20 pairs of jeans because they're all different styles. But in reality, we wear only 3 to 5 pairs of those jeans. At least I did. And the rest of them become what I like to call clothing decorations, laying in the drawer, taking up valuable space in our houses, but also in our brains. So I thought it would be fun, now that I finished this box party and have hung everything back up, to talk about the items I ended up getting rid of out of the small minimalist wardrobe I had and what I ended up keeping and why. I think these will be some really helpful things to also ask yourself as you're creating your own perfect capsule wardrobe. It was so fun pulling everything out one by one every day. It was like I was creating this minimalist wardrobe all over again, but this time with new eyes. So first things first, if it was scratchy or too small, when I took it out and put it on, it had to go. If anything, I am a creature of comfort. With the jobs that I have now of a substitute teacher, a blogger, a YouTuber, an avid walker, and someone who just likes to be outside gardening most of the time, if it was too small or it was uncomfortable, it had to go. So one of the things I did get rid of was a long sleeve black shirt that my amazing mom had actually gotten for me. It was itchy, so it had to go. So rule number 1, when you get out your things and you're laying them on your bed and you're really thinking about creating the perfect capsule wardrobe, if you're anything like me, scratchy and too small, it's got to go. Now on to colors. So I'm a person who loves colorful clothes, And once in a while, I'll bring in a green or a blue. I've noticed that as much as I love color, when I have too much in my wardrobe, I get lost. I get stressed if that color matches this pattern, and it makes my morning turn into an episode of what not to wear. Finding a small number of clothes you like and feel comfortable in is key to a functional capsule wardrobe. Especially if you easily get decision fatigue like I do. I tend to keep my wardrobe in the earth tones category with a splash of black for those rainy days. This allows me to match almost anything in my closet to anything else. When you wake up in the morning and you already know that you can find two things easily in your closet, especially when you wake up late, it creates almost a security blanket in your closet. If you're looking for a more in-depth look at how I got rid of over 90% of my clothes and created a year-round capsule wardrobe, throw a smile emoji in the chat and I'll go into more detail in another video. But number 3 is knowing what your body type is. I'm more heavy at the bottom. I'm more of a pear-shaped when you look at me, where my hips are a little bit wider and I carry more weight in my legs. Knowing that, I usually wear jeans that are wider legged and French tuck the top to draw attention to my waist. I like high-waisted pants, but in all honesty, even if someone told me they didn't look good on me, I would wear them anyway because they make me comfortable. And of course, I've lived through the early 2000s when I was a tween and teenager, and I just can't ever go back to low-rise jeans. I do enjoy wearing my black pair of leggings, and usually I match them with my black vest because it covers up my back end and flares out, which I feel like is both comfortable and to me it looks good. The beautiful thing about finding the perfect clothes in your capsule wardrobe is that it is helpful to know your body type and find clothes that suit you while also filling it with pieces you genuinely just like. Don't buy flared pants because the internet tells you to, or because I do, or because your favorite actress does. Do it because you like them, and in the same breath, keep wearing those skinny jeans if they make you feel great. Because what I've found is that when you have what you genuinely like, then you're able to maintain the small capsule wardrobe that you've been looking for, and not constantly wanting to suit the fashion trends of the month. Too many times I've binged Pinterest thinking I will find the perfect outfit only to discover it doesn't exist. You have to like who you are first in order for you to like the clothes that are on you. That is one of the best pieces of advice I can give you when trying to create a capsule wardrobe, is that if you don't love yourself or your body, there's never going to be the perfect pair of pants or shirt that's going to change that. The only thing that's going to change the way you feel about your clothes is when you can look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you love yourself for who you are, and that sure, we all have things that maybe we're working on, but at the end of the day, you love who you are and you love yourself, and then you're going to be able to build the perfect capsule wardrobe. Because clothes are just an accessory to your attitude and to who you are. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next week for another talk on decluttering or minimizing or how you can live your best life. Bye, friends.